Good? All right, so let's jump right into it. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor to the Most High, Ahaya, Bahashem Yeshai Wabawak, for allowing us to come before you for another Patreon Friday check-in. This is Elder Lawyer filling in for Elder Ricard. We have some announcements in regards to a few things that we have going on currently. First of all, being the new installment of our Hebrew and Bible Academy. We are officially entering week number 11 in our current academy. And obviously, we know that it's time for an eventual transition to our next Hebrew and Bible Academy. All right. So, just to kind of give you guys some insight on what we'll be covering for the brand new installment of the Academy. Let me first show you where you can go to get all the information you need to enroll. All right, you can go to historytimes.org, which will give you all the information you need to enroll in this up-and-coming academy. For those who may be wondering, what will be the theme and some of the brand new lessons that will be covered in this academy? And to answer that question, number one, the brand new theme for the academy is Beyond 2025, Hope After Armageddon. What can we expect after the year 2025? Well, we're going to be showing and revealing some of that information in our up and coming academy. Some of the brand new lessons we're going to be covering are how Israel prepared to leave Egypt, the wilderness. We have how the Israelites lost Jerusalem. We're going to get into the history of 70 AD and what transpired that eventually resulted in the Israelites losing their homeland and eventually making their way into places such as Africa. Also, we have Ishmael, the silent enemy of the Israelites. We're going to get into the history of who the Ishmaelites are and what role they've played in the subjection, in the oppression, and the destruction, the continual destruction and exploitation of the nation of Israel. Okay, when we say the nation of Israel, we're talking about the Israelites according to biblical history and prophecy. We're not talking about the political state that was established in 1948 by the United Nations, or at that time, the League of Nations. We're talking about those people who, according to Bible prophecy, were subjected to continual slavery and captivity and exploitation in this earth. And they're still going through their captivity and exploitation, and eventually they will be redeemed and restored to their proper position as the princes of the Most High upon the return of their Lord, their Savior, and their King, who the world refers to as Jesus Christ. But we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the history of the Ishmaelites and the role they played in the captivity of the Israelites. A lot of times we like to focus solely on Esau, Edom, and the role he's played, but as the book of Psalms 83 tells us, there are many players on the chessboard. It's not just the so-called white man. Every nation has had a hand in our captivity. Also, we have a lesson on the Jews, an in-depth lesson on the synagogue of Satan. What role have they played in the subjection and captivity of God's people? Well, you're going to find out in that lesson dealing with the Jews, an in-depth lesson on the synagogue of Satan. Also, when did they adopt the religion of quote-unquote Judaism? Are they the original Jews that the Bible speaks of? Well, we're going to find that out in that lesson. Again, the title, The Jews, an in-depth lesson on the synagogue of Satan. Last but not least, we have a lesson dealing with AI technology in the days of Noah, showing you that a lot of things that we think are new, a lot of things that we think are modern technological advancements really have their root in the ancient world, predominantly in the days before the flood. And we're going to get into some of that history in some of the records, the book of Jasher. We're going to get into some archaeology and some other records which describe what we would consider today some forms of modern technology in the ancient world. So again, if you want to be a part of the Academy, go to historytimes.org. There you'll get all the information you need to enroll in this up and coming Academy. Also, for those who would like to support the GOCC I Am Royal Academy, for those who would like to support, and for those who don't know, the I Am Royal Academy is an academy, a faith-based online homeschool program for students in grades 1 through 12. Children are rooted in the Word, guided by the teachings of Christ, and supported in both their spiritual walk and academic journey. We are excited to offer this program to all GOCC families worldwide. So basically what we have with the I Am Royal Academy is an online homeschool for the children of the Gathering of Christ Church. This is a free program that is offered through the church. Okay, the children are they are brought into the academy at free admission, no charge. But we do accept donations to keep the costs running, to keep things going. So if you would like to support, when you go to our donate section on our page, gatheringofchrist.org, we do have a section in which you can donate specifically for the I Am Royal Academy, as you see here. Okay, there's a drop-down menu, and it allows you to choose exactly what you would like to donate for. Also, as you all know, we are still working to help restore our brothers and sisters in Jamaica. So if anyone would like to donate and continue to help and support the family in Jamaica, we do have a donation section for disaster relief. When you go to the comment section, after you select the disaster relief, go to the comment section. And in the comment section, you can put Jamaica. Okay? And everything that comes in will directly go to the brothers and sisters in Jamaica. We don't touch any of the money. It goes directly to where it needs to go to help rebuild and restore our family in Jamaica. For those who have supported the mission to restore Jamaica, we thank you. For those who would like to help, here's the information. We thank you. And we would like to say that every penny counts. Anything you're able to do, it helps. We greatly appreciate it. Okay.